hip hop is very accessible now, like y'all said on YouTube and everything.
Definitely, man.
Any nigga can go.
I ain't knocking
download
nobody
free
hustle, man.
busy,
Get it
man.
popping.
All right, but let me say this. Would you make a whack ass song just to get on if you knew that whack ass song would work?
Never.
A whack ass song or give a whack ass nigga a beat? Because there's a difference.
That's the difference.
Right. If just, I'll give a better example. If you know the way the hip hop trend goes, that if some whack ass song makes it big, it's gonna be 10 more whack ass songs similar to that. So if you realize, man, I can make that next whack ass track to get paid, would you then copy that whack ass track so that you can get put on?
I can't do it.
I don't know, cause I mean, I can't see myself. It would have to be something that I wouldn't sell out myself artistically, man. Like if it was something that was just something that I don't do, then I really can't see myself doing it, man. Like if it was a way we could flip it so that it was us, I might try.
I see what you're saying.
I gotta drop science real quick. We producers, so we want to be there before that finished product hits the streets, hits the airwaves, hits BET or whatever other piece of shit station that's gonna be played on. That's fine. Now with the whole internet shit, I can hop online and send you a Pro Tools session and it's nothing. And you won't even, as a beat maker, you might not even hear your shit. Like shout out to homie Did Get Money for 50.
Yeah.
Niggas had a song, a video, the whole nine. He didn't even really know who was the producer until like the shit was well in rotation. And they had niggas off SoundClick line, I did the beat. Then they finally found the nigga who owned the Pro Tools file, and then he finally got his production credit and his little money for it or whatever. But the whole thing is this, man. Like, I can't attach I send you a Pro Tools session, you come out with deep fry my chicken and make sure my mild sauce on that bitch. It's gonna be a problem. As a producer, not a beat maker, as a producer, I'm going to have some say-so on what that shit is all about.
Well, I get that. If you made a hot track and then somebody took it and made hot garbage out of it, then that's one thing. But let's say, all right, everybody's made a whack beat in their life.
Yeah,
the first beat you made was probably whack as hell. So say you made that beat and you realize, man, I don't like this. Then you hear a beat almost exactly like it on the radio.
I know what he's trying. I know where you're going.
Almost exactly like it on the radio. Would you then say,
okay,
I got that beat too.
This is what we're gonna do. If we love music the way we do, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta take an L in order to get where you wanna be. So with that being said, I mean, you know, you might have to slide in there any way you can. The goal is to get your foot in. It ain't about how you get in, it's about getting your foot in. So you might not get any cake up front, you might have to do some things you don't want to do. But the real question is...
as long as it ain't in a dark alley.
The real question is, you should ask yourself, when you get in, now what am I going to do when I'm in there? Am I going to continue to do the bullshit?
That's true.
Or are we going to get busy?
Alright, you almost lead me to my next question. What do you want people to get from this when they watch this? What's your message as far as being a producer and as far as how everything is going on in the industry?
As far as the industry goes and what I want people to take from this, be original, be yourself, man. Once you come out as a carbon copy of somebody, whether you're a producer or MC or a singer, you are never going to get your target audience back. You're never going to get your original persona back. They're going to remember you as who you came out as. It's like cats. Exactly. Your first impression is your best, man. That's why I really hate the way the game is now, because they don't allow anybody who's original and that's themselves to be themselves. They don't want to give you a deal or help you get on unless you sound like this guy or you look like this guy. And don't get it twisted. Looks are important. You see my fro and shit? I ain't cutting my shit, man. But they'll be like, hey, man, the hottest trend is the dreadlock rapper, nigga. So you gotta lock your shit up, or that's the look we need for you to get on. So it's like do or die in this industry now, man. You have no say, so you have to either play ball or sit on the bench, man. It's your choice, but try to stay original.
Hey, I'm just gonna follow up basically with what he said, man. It's just about keeping it fresh. Like I'm not sitting up here as a hater. I'm not sitting up here as somebody that's gonna point fingers at the South, the North, the Mid. I don't care about none of that. Just keep it fresh, man. That's the only thing I ask. If you're a producer, if you're a rapper, if you're a singer, I don't care what you're doing. If you're a songwriter, just keep it fresh, man. We just need a shot of something.
Yeah.
We just need a shot of something just to come in and be like, this is it. This is what we've been waiting on. So just keep it fresh, man. That's all.
Yeah, definitely, man. That sound alike stuff, man, is whack, man, because, man, like, everybody, it's a lane for you, man. If you're original, it's a lane for originality. It's always going to be a lane for originality, man. But you have a limited career as a carbon copy of a nigga, man, so be original.
Okay. I got a question I was going to ask, but I'm going to go back. A little while ago, you talked about how the DJ used to be a person that would break a record. Yeah. Now, when it comes to radio, you used to have on-air personalities that would break a record.
True.
And I'm not talking about the very next big hit by R. Kelly being played. I'm talking about a no-name person, innovative, and not innovative in a, and I'll say it's not innovative in a Soulja Boy kind of way where it's just some old catchy tune. I'm talking about innovative in a way like Prince was when he first came out.
Word.
They used to break a record. They don't do that anymore. What do you have to say about, I guess mostly program directors stop
a whole lot to say about
DJs from actually on-air personalities from breaking a record? As far as, and when you think about it, in most cases, people hear the beat before they hear the lyrics. So it's still about the production.
True.
So what do you have to say about that?
Program directors, man, please let go of the DJ's testicle or the on-air host testicles, man, because a lot of shit that y'all flush down the toilet and shit on, man, be some real good stuff, and it never sees the light of day because this motherfucker hands you a list and you just like, fuck, you're a robot. What is your purpose in life? If you're a DJ and the motherfucker hands you a list and tells you to press play, you're not a fucking DJ, you're SW1, nigga. You're Sean Wayne's on a living color, nigga. You're pumping your fist while the record's spinning. How the fuck the scratches happening, nigga? You're a fucking fraud. Get the fuck off that shit.
And you know what's sad, man, is that 9 times out of 10, you'll find a DJ or a radio personality that'll like the CD that they got, but they can't because there's somebody looking over their shoulder like, you're not playing that. That's what hurt me even more. You'll see DJs and be like, yo, man, you cold, man, you cold. I got you. You never hear it.
You never hear
it come out.
Hip hop in Chicago. What's wrong and what's right?
Let me start with
you
this.
Got
Man.
it. You got it, man.
I've been in the shop for probably about 3.5. I don't know, maybe 3.5, 4 years, maybe, man. You know, cumulative or whatever. So I love Chicago, man. I call it like my second home, man. So I always rep the shop whenever I go out. But one thing I noticed, man, that's killing Chicago is all the hating. Stop all that hating. That's the one thing I've always said, whether it be the South, whether it be the West, that's why all the East Coast, well, the East Coast don't do it anymore, but the South and the West Coast artists, the reason they rise up is because they support. I don't even care if it's the whack artists in the South, getting supported by 3,000 and Big Boy them, everybody stays together.
Yeah, buddy.
You got too many regions in Chicago. It's always, we on the South side, we don't want to mess with the North side.
That's
or the
real.
North side don't want to mess with the West side, and the East side ain't, whatever. That's the problem, man. It's too much hate. Nobody wants to unify. I remember hearing stories about people hating on, like Kanye when he was coming up. Like Kanye came out with College Dropout. Niggas was like, Kanye whack. That nigga whack. Why would you say that nigga's whack when he putting your city on the map? You should be getting underneath him and saying, that's my man. We repping the shot. You know, so I think unity is what's killing Chicago, man, because it's not talent. Man. You looking at talent. It's not talent. It's unity, man. This city lacks unity, man. That's sad.
I'll say what kills Chicago, the hip hop scene. First of all, we don't have any labels here. We have there's the Merc Exchange, all this shit. We ain't have no record label here. We have the fucking biggest skyline in the country. You mean tell me all them buildings ain't no office for Def Jam, no office for Interscope, no university? We all at? There's a lot of fucking building space. We waiting on y'all. Nice buildings too and shit, but on some other shit, the whole unity thing, like Major was saying, man, it's fucked up. Everybody got the king of the ghost syndrome, man. Can't nobody in Chicago just be nice and come out. once they get a buzz going, I'm the king of Chicago. I'm the best rapper in Chicago. Ain't no such thing as the best rapper nowhere. If you nice, you nice. If you not, that's what it is. That's how I was raised. If you don't, we all gonna like it. If you whack, nobody's gonna like it.